Aloha everyone, Jason Wong here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the ultimate Hawaii dream. No, not surfing Waikiki with a Mai Tai in your hand. I'm talking about energy independence. Specifically for those of you looking at properties with a stream running through them. You look at that rushing water and think, free electricity, I'll never pay HECO again. I'll be the Elon Musk of the jungle. Hold your horses, Captain Planet. Before you go ordering a water turbine from Amazon and slapping it into the stream behind your house, we need to have a little come to the light meeting about the state of Hawaii, the law and physics. Because while micro-hydro is awesome, the paperwork can be wetter and wilder than the stream itself. So let's deep dive into the legal and practical reality of micro-hydroelectric systems in Hawaii. First off, let's bust a myth. Just because the water flows through your land does not mean you own the water. This is Hawaii. We operate under the public trust doctrine. Water is a public resource. It belongs to the people, the taro farmers, the o'opu fish, and the state. You just get to look at it. If you want to divert even a teaspoon of that water to spin a turbine, you are entering the domain of the CWRM. That is the Commission on Water Resource Management, and they do not play around. To legally install hydro, you generally need two main permits from the state. Number one, a stream channel alteration permit, or SCAP. This is if you touch the bed or banks of the stream, which, unless you have hovering pipes, you will. Number two, a stream diversion works permit, or SDWP. This is for taking water out of the natural flow to run it through your pipe. And here is the truth. If you skip these and your neighbor complains or a DLNR officer hikes past, you aren't just getting a slap on the wrist. You are getting fines that will make your electric bill look cheap. But Jason, you say, I'll just stay under the radar. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, or FERC, would like a word. Technically, almost all hydro projects fall under federal jurisdiction. However, for a home-sized system, we usually aim for what is called a qualifying conduit exemption, or a small hydro exemption. But you still have to file the paperwork to tell them you are exempt. You cannot just ghost the federal government. They hate that. Now, let's talk about the grid. If you think you are going to spin that turbine and sell power back to Hawaiian Electric just like solar, good luck. Interconnecting a rotating machine, which is what a hydro turbine is technically different than interconnecting solar panels. Solar uses inverters that play nice with the grid. Rotating turbines can get messy with frequency and voltage matching. You will be looking at Rule 14H and likely a lengthy engineering review. Most of my savvy clients who do this, they go off-grid. They use the hydro to charge a battery bank and they run the house off the batteries. It keeps HECO out of your hair and it usually simplifies the engineering. Okay, legal buzzkill over. Let's talk physics. Hydropower comes down to two numbers, head and flow. Head is the vertical drop. How far does the water fall? Flow is the volume. How much water is moving? Hawaii streams are flashy. That is a technical term meaning it's a trickle today and a raging torrent that washes away your Toyota Tacoma tomorrow. You need a system designed for the minimum flow, not the maximum. If you design for the flood, you will have no power 90% of the year. Also, be prepared to become a janitor. Leaves, branches, prawns, unsuspecting tourist slippers, they all get stuck in your intake screen. If you do not clean the intake, the lights go out, literally. So, is it worth it? If you have the right property, the right vertical drop, and the patience for the permitting process, absolutely. There is nothing quite like the sound of a stream powering your espresso machine. But you need to buy the right land first. You need a broker who understands that a stream on a map isn't always a hydro resource in reality. That is where I come in. We help you find properties that actually work for your lifestyle without the legal hangovers. I'm Jason Wong. Keep your head high and your flow steady. Aloha.